What's up, everybody? I'm George Mossey. I'm here with my co-host Heather C. Last night we got a new episode of Extreme Sisters. We're on episode 7. There's only one episode left in the series. I cannot believe we're about to have the season finale of Extreme Sisters.
I'm sad.
I'm sad too. I don't know what I'm gonna do without my favorite sisters.
I know.
All right, so Brittany and Brianna, we got to see them last night, and Brianna is on bed rest, so she is not allowed to really leave the bed, and this is taking a real toll on her and just making her start worrying. And you know, when you're on bed rest, you have time to kind of be alone with your thoughts. Yeah. And she's kind of alone with the thought of what if something was to happen to her or her sister or one of their husbands, and then it just spirals out of control into this really negative place.
Yeah, even to the point where she even gets up and walks out on filming. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, she's in a really vulnerable spot right now. Yeah. So it's like, I guess it makes sense with hormones and everything that, you know, she starts worrying, but I think they'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like, I know they're just trying to like think about the future, but I don't know. She doesn't want to upset herself or the baby. She needs to like take her mind off of things, and it's like, yes, death is a part of the world that we live in, you know? So there's a lot of people, not everybody, but there's a lot of people that are scared of that. So I get it. I do. But for the sake of her and her baby and the stress,
yeah, I want her to take
think
it easy,
happy thoughts,
relax, and think about all the amazing things that she has in her life right now. That's
yeah.
all you should worry about, and that's all you could focus your energy on.
She has a great support system.
She really does. So let's talk about Christina and Jessica. It's time for Christina to tell John about her psychic abilities. We actually got to learn a little bit about how she found out about her abilities. She saw a vision of a tree that fell and hurt someone, and it actually came true and actually killed someone that she knew.
Insane.
That is literally next level insanity, and I can only imagine what that's like emotionally to know such important life events. That must be a very emotional thing to have on your mind.
That has to be like an incredible gift to have, and they both have it.
Yeah.
To be able to not so much be like, oh, I can see the future, but more so just kind of like get a grasp of reality and get to know people for who they truly are. I mean, deep down inside, we all want that. We all want to know who we're messing with, and you know, who we talk to, like, are they really good? And so the fact that they have the ability to just like look at somebody and basically be like, yes, they have a good heart, or they're no good. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah, I wish. I envy that. But
yeah.
I also know that that's probably really hard as well, because sometimes you hear and know things that aren't easy to take in.
Right.
So John wasn't freaked out at all. He actually thought it was cool. He actually wished that she would have told him ahead of time. So it was all in her head. You know, it wasn't a big deal to him. And now they're in a good place where they're sharing all of their information with each other. There are no secrets. And it kind of turned for the worse, though, because John brought up how he wanted more time with Christina, and he wanted there to be times where Jessica wasn't allowed over and wasn't in their life, and things kind of took a turn there. And Jessica told us that she had a vision that John and Christina aren't going to be together, and Christina's going to be the one to leave. So this is getting interesting, and we do know that they are very accurate at their predictions. So we're just going to have to keep watching and see what happens.
Hopefully this one's wrong.
Right, this could be the one vision
out.
that was just a dream. You know,
yeah.
It was just a dream and it didn't come true. So I want everyone to be happy, but I don't want anyone to break up. So fingers crossed how this turns out. All right, so let's talk about Patrix and Patricia. So last night we saw something pretty emotional. So Patricia tells Patrix that she's giving her permission to leave, to go to Orlando alone. They've never spent more than a day or two apart. So this is a huge deal. I don't know if you guys understand how huge this is. Since birth, they've always been together, at school together, at home together. They literally do everything together. They shop together, they work out together. They don't live together, but they're literally at each other's house every single day. So this is a huge deal. It was very emotional.
Yeah.
And I think that it really shows that Patricia really loves her sister, that she's gonna give her the opportunity to go out, live her life, and be happy. And even if that means they can't see each other regularly, and I can't even imagine what that would be like for someone who's been together their whole lives.
I mean, I feel like this is one of the most like genuine, selfless acts that you could really do for somebody. I mean, nobody ever wants to let go of the one that they love, regardless of who they are. And to be like, you know what? You were there for me my whole life. Now it's your turn to shine. And the fact that she's willing to like give up having her with her so much just so she can find happiness, that was beautiful, because you know that she's gonna be lost if her sister goes, but I think she'll be good. She'll know deep down inside, unless they're up to something and she's trying to send her sister over there, so that could be her way to get over to Florida.
This is true.
This could be subliminal.
We don't
know yet.
We don't know the full plan. So let's talk about Anna and Lucy. So Anna and Lucy plan a great, nice, romantic date with Ben, and we're not so romantic, like a coffee date with burgers, and he doesn't show up. And this kind of freaks the twins out, because he's always, first of all, he's always on time. He's always prompt. They're the ones who are late. And he's always keeps his word. He does what he says that he's going to do. He doesn't show up, and they're worried. So they get home, and their mom lets on to us that there's something up his sleeve. There's something going on. The vague phone call at the restaurant, it's all part of this plan. And he's planning something. We don't know what he's planning. People online are speculating it's an engagement. We have no idea. What do you think it is?
I don't know. I think since they want to be so much alike, I mean, I think the best that they'll probably be able to get is like a ring ceremony or a commitment ceremony, due to like legal reasons. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's cute that he's trying to do something for them, but I don't really like the way he did it. Because like, I know for myself, like, I'm such a worrier. I have like really bad anxiety. So like, if I'm trying to get a hold of somebody or they're acting out of character, if I can't reach them, my mind automatically goes to like negative. Like, oh my God, where are they? Did something happen to them? So, I mean, he could have at least like texted and said, I need to cancel, running late. You know, like, why are you going to sit there and upset somebody? Because then that makes whatever you're planning for them not as special, because now they're hurt. And they're worried and they're upset. So I don't know. Maybe, you know, that's just his character, but he did him wrong a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully whatever he has planned is worth it, and they're going to forget all about his delivery of what it was. So we'll have to wait until next week to see. But we do know that they went to the restaurant where they met for the very first time at their very first date. And that's all we know. Whatever happens after that, we'll know next week. So let's talk about Brooke and Bailey. So Brooke is in labor. Well, she's having contractions. I don't want to say she's in labor yet, because I don't know. Something to go from contractions as labor is different. And Bailey runs over, and she's ready to help her sister shave her private areas so the doctor doesn't have to look at anything strange, which I think...
she's a good one. Most women are just like, get this baby out of me. Whatever it looks like, it looks like. So kudos to them to think about all the escaping areas.
Doctors, and the nurses. That's very nice of you guys, but I think that they're medically trained to not focus on any of the personal things about your body, and more so just your health. But good for you for thinking about them. So Denver says that he's an hour away. So that worries.
Brooke said, hang up on him.
Right. So Brooke's like, oh, well, if he's not going to be in the hospital room with you, I can be here. I'm here right now. Because, you know, she was there for when Ace was born, and she wants to be there. But Denver does make it.
Yeah.
And baby Cross was born last night.
Congratulations.
Congrats, guys, on your baby boy. He's beautiful. He's a big boy, and he looks just like his dad. And I'm sad that your family got to meet him through FaceTime. Luckily, Bailey was smart enough to get a quick screenshot because the phone call was super short, because obviously Brooke had a lot going on in the hospital. She had literally just given birth.
And Mom, she was so sweet. Her reaction, it made me tear up. Like, that was so sweet. You know, I think she just wanted her baby, all her babies, to just be good. You know, because I mean, anything could happen in the labor and delivery.
Yeah.
And, you know, already with Mom being scared, you know, I know for myself that I would want my significant other there and my mom. You know, I mean, your mom is supposed to make everything better. So, I mean, I think the fact that COVID really, you know, did us like that. And, you know, I mean, kudos to her. That was amazing. The fact that she went through labor and delivery during 2020 was insanity.
All that breathing with a mask on.
With a mask on. Like, why would they do that to pregnant women?
So congrats on that. And I'm so sorry your mom and Bailey couldn't be there, but I know they're making up for lost time now. That's it for this podcast. And guys, next week, this is it, the finale. I know you guys, I can't believe it. This is it.
This is my favorite show. I'm so sad.
I can't wait for season 2. I know we're not even done with season 1. I love all of the cast members. I've gotten to know you guys so much. And I really hope to see you guys really soon in season 2.
All the love and support.
Of course, we love you all. I'm George Mossey. This is Heather C. Make sure you live tweet with us every Sunday night. We cannot wait to see you guys really soon. Thanks so much for joining us.
Bye.